Today, we are going to talk about Oni Seon. I have never made a video on this guy. I have never even talked about this guy on my channel for the several years that I've been a YouTuber because I just didn't ever want to really give him attention or anything, or just talk about him because there's just nothing really much to say. There's been like hundreds of videos made on this guy. I think everything that anybody has ever wanted to say has pretty much been said, but now it's just like, damn. If you go to his channel, you would think that Oni Seon has just gone off the deep end. I mean, you have to admit, he's getting more views than he ever has gotten in a long ass time. And I know he's been doing YouTube. He used to be somewhat relevant like 10 years ago, but you know, he pretty much fell off pretty quickly and he's just been losing subs, he's been losing views. Most recently, he got deleted off Patreon, which was, I think, his main source of income, and I think that was the main event that triggered all of these weird spastic videos that he's been uploading. Now, I will say it's great that people are starting to really kind of see what despicable things he's been up to and kind of bringing it to light. I think Patreon was his main source of income, and I guess now he's just trying to stir up drama to get more views on his dying channel, which is kind of working because he's getting views. A lot of people are tuning in, but as you can see from the like to dislike ratio, okay, well, I think it speaks for itself. Now, there's recently been a lot of attention on Onion Boy because of his recent allegations about something that begins with a G and also ends with a G. I'm sure you guys know what that is. I can't say it because I don't want to get demonetized. Chris Hansen is even looking into this. Now, if you know who Chris Hansen is, okay, I'm sure you put together what the word that I was trying to say is. And apparently the FBI is even going to be looking into Oni Seon now. So honestly, if I was him, I'd be freaking out. And I mean, well, I mean, he is freaking out. You want to see?
Wow. 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 So you guys are so into yourselves, like you are so committed to censoring innocent people that you're just gonna go and try to get my Patreon deleted now. Oh, you have an opinion of me, so you're just gonna try and ruin my entire career. Really? Is that what you're going to do?
So he pretty much goes on to talk like that through the majority of this 2-minute, 37-second video, and you'd think maybe the reactions are somewhat natural given the circumstances of his, situation. But then he starts just going off the deep end, and honestly, he kind of reminds me of like a wannabe Joker, but kind of like the budget version from the dollar store. Not even the Five Below, like the dollar store.
Wow. Wow, you would really do that. You would really do that! You tried to do the FBI, didn't work. You tried to do the police, didn't work. So instead, you resort to the paycheck. And you got it!
Now he pretty much goes on like this for the rest of the video, starts kind of talking all loopy. He does, his demeanor changes, he starts acting, like he's lost it. And with this being the first video, some people may be led to believe that, okay, well, maybe he really has lost it. Maybe he really has gone on the deep end. But then, if you look at his channel, he makes another video the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
And the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
Now, pretty much it's a breakdown in every single one of these videos, and the format is pretty similar. He starts off talking somewhat rationally, but then he, midway through, he starts to change his demeanor again. He starts to lose it. He starts to kind of act all wonky and just erratic. And it's really then where you start to realize, okay, you know what? He knows what he's doing. He's stirring things up and he's just trying to get more attention. And it is working, okay? Because so many people are talking about him on Twitter and in videos. It's being covered by people like Philly D and other news outlets. A lot of other YouTubers are talking about him. I think I already said that. And now I'm talking about him. So are you happy? You won. Now, I think it should be known because a lot of people that are making videos about Oni Seon are literally just making videos kind of just talking about how he's gone crazy and how he's like a danger and how he's a threat. They're not really addressing like the main issues, which I mentioned earlier, which I'm not really going to get into because, like I said, I think most of them have already been covered. What I really just want to say and take away from today's video is that, he's putting on a show. That's what he does. He stirs up drama. He knows what he's doing. If anything, you could say he's kind of doing what Hiding in My Room does. He's kind of like playing up the drama, kind of acting out, putting on a show, and doing exactly what he wants to do in order to get people to have a reaction. Anyways, I haven't even watched the last several videos of this guy because it's just a waste of time, and you shouldn't watch it either. You're just giving him extra ad revenue, which is exactly what he wanted because his Patreon got deleted. Honestly, despite everything that is happening to Oni Seon, I am a little bit surprised that he's still going, he's still uploading. I mean, his channels died out years ago, but he still kept uploading on every single one of them. He does things from skits to reviews to rants to even sometimes trying to talk about serious topics in a positive way, but almost misses the mark 99.99% of the time. He just kind of can't help but coming off as, you know, a douchebag that a lot of people just can't seem to agree with, and that's kind of the reason why I never talked about him. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. There's really not much more to say. I'm not trying to bank on the Oni Seon hate wagon. I'm just trying to kind of let you guys know what I think, which is not even that much, and some of you guys may have already figured out. So, all right, that's about it. Have a great day. See you guys in the next one.